Hi there guys, I am Mouse and today I'm going to play Project Cars. I'm going to actually start a series in this game going through all the cars, finding out which ones are the best, which ones are not so great, and just do a little personal review on them. And then what we'll do is, if you guys can let me know which cars are your favorites, we'll pick one for the finale where we will attempt at getting the best lap times on all the tracks with that specific car. So first of all, what I love about this game is it's amazing. The graphics is great, very realistic. The sound is great as well, and the realism of all the cars are just wonderful. It's very realistic, especially when you're playing on a steering wheel like I am. The force feedback, it is just amazing. So I did some, you would call it a short searching, googling on some of these cars, and it seems like the specs of them are fairly close to the real world specs, which makes it even more interesting. So what I've chosen is, the track is Donington Park in the UK, and let's just go through this list of cars. So right at the top we've got the 1 to 5cc go-karts. We'll start with them and see how they handle, how it goes. Right, getting out of the pits. And this car is really small. You can hardly see the dash on it. Well, there we go. And let's have a look and see what this thing can do. Very twitchy, I must say. I mean, I'm even struggling to just get it straight. Oh, there we go. Fuck it up already. Nice. So as soon as your wheels touch the grass, you're gone, because of the difference in traction between the tarmac and the grass. Very tricky car to drive, and I think I'm already at max speed. Yep. So not really too big of an effort to slow down for the corners, but still a fun little car to drive, or go-kart. I would imagine this would be better suited for an actual go-kart track and not a full-on racetrack for proper cars. Don't get me wrong, go-karts can be proper as well. I know a lot of people start their racing careers with go-karts, but the size of this track is not suited for go-karts of this size specifically. There we go, almost into the wall. So let's have a look and see if this go-kart is actually fun. Let's see if we can do some donuts. Let's maybe get a wider piece of track. Braking is good, not too bad, but then again it doesn't have a huge top end to brake from. So let's have a look and see. First gear, rev it up. Nope. Let's try it again. Almost started. Let's see if it will drift. I doubt it, but let's see. We can always be hopeful. So I chose this game because I just love racing, and It's a very great and wonderful game to play, and I've always been more attracted to the simulator games opposed to arcade games. Arcade can be fun, but if you really want to test your skills, then simulators are so much more fun as well. If you really want to try and see if it can actually be done, or try and prepare you for real world circumstances. So let's see, there's a tight corner coming up. Let's have a look if it will drift. No, it does not want to. Didn't really expect that much. Very twitchy though. Jeez, I'm struggling to just keep it straight. Let's see, this is a tighter corner. Nope, still doesn't want to. So what I'm going to try and do is actually see if we can get 4 cars per episode, and then go through the list of cars and find out which ones work for us. I'm not going to do full laps and record breaking on these previews. This is just fucking around, getting a feel for the car. So let's have a look at the next one. So next up we've got the 250cc go-kart, the super kart. Let's see how that one's gonna go around the track. You guys must let me know if the video quality or the audio quality is a bit lagging or just plain shit. Always trying to improve that and just get better videos for you guys. So leave comments down below in the video and I will have a look at them, see what we can do for you. So let's go. 250cc. Doesn't feel as twitchy yet. Let's have a look. Okay, tires are still cold, but it does seem a bit more solid and definitely a lot faster. I actually need to slow down a couple of gears for the corners. Very fun little car this. Actually quite nice for this track. I would imagine this would fare a lot better on regular tracks as opposed to the 125cc go-kart. Like I was saying about the graphics on this game as well, is the attention to detail is magnificent. Stitching on the gloves, the dashboard, the shoes, just everything is really well done. And I must admit, I am a bit sad to see that the Nissan GTR isn't in this game. I would have really loved to play around with that car. Hopefully the developers will get it in there someday in the near future. Let's see if this thing will do donuts. It just spins around. Get a bit of grass on there. Okay, so not too keen on donuts, dropping the fun factor, but let's have a look at drift and maybe it can salvage some of that perceptions of it. There's a tight corner coming up soon. Let's have a look and see through that one. Not that one, so let's maybe try a tighter corner. No, maybe I was a bit too fast for that corner, so let's have a look at the chicane coming up. That might give us a better idea. The second drop. No, still doesn't want to get that ass out of there. Quite grippy. Let's have a look at the hairpin. No, as soon as it steps out, it just grips back into place. So, not all that great for drifting either. Right, so let's have a look at the next car then. So next up we've got the Alpine A450, typically a Le Mans looking car. So let's see how this one fares on the track. I must admit I enjoy this track as well, Donington Park. It's a fun track, it's got a lot of high speed corners, tight corners, fairly okay straight, and a nice challenge. Not all that many uphills, but I've got this sweeping downhill, which is always interesting. The blind corner here. And I must say this car really feels very solid. Shadow coming past in the back. Well, there's the drifting. If you brake it too late on purpose, then it is possible to stick it through the corner if you don't use too much gas. So it is possible. And another thing about this game as well, the sound. They've got a helmet cam in here where everything sounds muffled as if you would be in a real helmet. I'll show you that shortly. And then you've got your third person view while I fuck this up. Late braking. Let's try that again. Come on, not a very tight turning circle. But oh, the sound changes when you switch viewpoints, which is amazing. And then we go back to the in-car cockpit view. And the helmet cam. As you can hear, everything is a bit muffled and blurry as well because of the visor on the helmet. To the brake. There we go. Recovered that one nicely. Thought I braked too late. So let's have a look. It's pretty solid on the track. Now let's have a look and see if it'll do donuts. No, surprisingly enough. It's a bit stingy on that. Let's have a look at maybe a wider piece of the track. It seems like it's almost got a bit of launch control or something, because trying to do the donut standing still doesn't seem to work, but if it's got a little bit of momentum in it, then it seems to be fine. but still not 100%. So far, pretty decent car, but let's have a look at the next one. Right, so our last car for this episode would be the Aerial Atom 300 Supercharged. Basically a glorified go-kart. Let's have a look and see if this one is a bit more lenient on getting that ass to climb out and get a bit sideways. So let's have a look. You can hear that supercharger. So straight off the bat I can feel this thing's steering is absolutely crap. It feels so loose on the road, as if you never have traction. Oh, and understeer through there as well. Alright, so not really all that keen on the front wheels. Spin off some of that grass. Get the tires clean and warmed up. Let's see how this thing goes. A lot of understeer. It's like you have to lift your foot off the gas to get some grip on the front tires. So it's a bit too light in the front, and too much grip in the back. Got a bit of a drift through there. But let's see if we can do better than that through the chicane. Okay, it is pretty decent for that. It's got enough power to get sideways. Let's try it again. That went well. Let's see if it'll do donuts. What the fuck happened there? Right, let's try that again. No. Can fuck up the wall. Nice damage on the walls even. So even the environment is not safe in this game. It's got decent braking. It's almost as if when you try and get it sideways, it's letting you, but also holding back. Got a piece of grass over there. But overall, I would say it's a fun car. Very nice. It's just the steering and the understeer. Oh well. Right, so that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, let me know in the comments and subscribe. And join me next time when we take the next 4 cars in the list. So I'll see you next time. Bye! Blocks that are like generic, and then you can also shoot each other, and I'm getting wonderful lag. Lovely. It's a problem sometimes.